If a guy wants you, he will show you and tell you. If a guy calls you at the midnight hour saying he wants to Netflix and chill, he is not trying to wife you. And that is that. If you're comparing yourself to someone and God had given you what they had, you wouldn't be happy with it. Because that's for them, and what is for you is for you. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chisa, and today I'm going to be talking about what I have learned in my 20s. I am 23 years old. I'm just at the beginning of my womanhood, but I feel like this advice can also help those who are in the same boat or around the same age I am. So let's get started. Number one, friends will come and go. It's a part of life. Every person is supposed to serve a season or a purpose in your life, one way or another, and holding on to friends that no longer serve you will hurt you in the long run. 2, you're still in your 20s. You're at the beginning of womanhood. Even when you're 30, you're still young. Be patient with yourself. Whatever your purpose is, whatever you're destined to do will eventually come to pass. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with learning about who you are and what you want to do. Be patient with learning skills. Everybody wants to jump in, including me. I want to do everything quickly without having our foundation set. So be patient with yourself. And I'm preaching to me. So the third thing I've learned is how important it is to educate yourself on financial literacy. A lot of people actually my age don't know this, and I'm actually surprised. I think it's because I grew up in a household, a Nigerian household, where my parents stressed a lot about the importance of money and how to save and what to save for and not to spend our money recklessly. So I'm trying to be a millionaire by the time I'm 30. Probably sooner. So I know how important it is for me to make sacrifices right now in order for the long-term gain in the end. So invest in learning new skills that will increase your income, learning how to invest, looking into real estate, things like that. Educate yourself on it so when the time comes, you are prepared, and also you're growing wealth at the same time. It's okay not to have everything together. I can believe, from the time we were young, we're told, what do you want to be when you grow up? And what we say is what our life trajectory will be. Nah, in your 20s, you're still figuring it out. We're still young. We've only been on earth for what? 20-something years? Most people in their 20s right now were born in the 90s. It's okay to not have everything together. It's okay to graduate and not know what you want to do. But this is the time to figure it out. And just know, one note is that whatever you've been feeling in your heart to do, just do it. Because you want to look down 10 years from now and say, wow, this is what I've always thought I would be doing. It's okay not to know what you're doing. It's okay to learn. A lot of people are just winging it. The next thing is to trust in your instinct. If you feel like something is off, something is probably off. But with trusting your instinct, you have to also make sure that you're emotionally intelligent, so you're not just making assumptions. So yeah, if you feel like something is off, or you feel like you need to do something, or you feel like you're called to do something else, listen to that. That's telling you that you need to go in that direction. If a guy wants you, he will show you and tell you. If a guy calls you at the midnight hour saying he wants to Netflix and chill, he is not trying to wife you. And that is that. The next one is to set firm boundaries. I feel like it's important to have boundaries because boundaries show a respect of your own time and yourself as well. So set boundaries that will help you grow as a person. So many times, especially for me, you just want to give and give and give to everybody, and you realize that you didn't get to what you wanted to do. So set boundaries. That is so important. And don't let anybody make you feel bad for having one. Whatever is meant for you will not miss you. Don't be afraid of missing out. I know for me, every time I do something I didn't want to do, during the activity I'm doing, I realize I'm like, wow, if I wasn't here, I would have not missed out on anything. So whatever is for you will not miss you. If you are sacrificing your time, if you're building a business and you have to sacrifice spending money, spending time with your friends in order to advance yourself or advance your career, just know that everything that you've missed out on will come back tenfold. And that's on that. The next thing is in your 20s, learn about yourself. This may not be for everyone, but for me, it's important for me to be intentionally single for a year or two in order to grow myself and to know who I am and what I like. I know for me, like, I needed to know who I was in order for me to be in a relationship with somebody else. Because if that person walked out, then I'm good. If we break up, then I'm good because I know who I am. I know there's relationships where people break up and they feel like they legit don't know themselves, and I never wanted to be in that place. I'm always scared of losing myself. That's like one of my biggest fears, to lose myself. So in your 20s, I would definitely suggest to take a couple of years off or take a year off and be intentionally single and get to know who you are. People's opinions have no control over your life unless you let it. People can think whatever they want. Everyone's always gonna have an opinion on somebody, so let them think whatever. You don't have to conform in order to please. You don't have to conform and lose yourself in order to fit someone's standard. Just know that if you hit God's standards, that is all that matters. No one else's opinion matters about who you are and what you're doing. The next thing is comparison is truly comparison is truly the thief of joy. If you compare yourself, trust me, joy will escape. If you know everything that God had for you, you would not compare yourself to anybody. This is something I'm also learning as well, that don't compare yourself to anybody. Everyone's on their own journey. Everyone is supposed to be in their own lane, and the grass is not greener on the other side. Trust me. Just know that you are good the way you are, and you don't have to change and conform to be somebody else. If you're comparing yourself to someone and God had given you what they had, you wouldn't be happy with it. Because that's for them, and what is for you is for you. This was coming out to my life. Have fun and don't be too hard on yourself. Being yourself will take you very far. Always remember that you are enough. Being yourself will take you far. It doesn't matter about the accolades and the followings that people have. Just know that being yourself will take you places. And God made only one of you. So embrace it. Next, take care of your body. Take care of your body. Eat healthy and exercise, because you want to make sure that your vessel is working at its fullest potential, its best potential, especially in your 20s. And lastly is that everything will work out in the right time. So keep at it, whatever you're doing, keep at it. It will work out. You may not see the fruit yet, but it will work out. Don't worry. Easier said than done. So that's all I have. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.